Oh my god, bro. Dude. I found one of my really old drawings. Ew. I tried to draw a bat. Anyways. Okay. Anyways. Oh my god, they're so old and so ugly. Ew. Jesus, is that supposed to be a cat? I don't know what that is. Ew! What is that? Oh my god, I think I tried to draw the wolf howling. Hope, what is that? What is that? I tried to draw the wolf howling. It looks like a freaking... Ew. It looks like a weird alien thing, bro. The heck is this? Dude, that's not even... Oh my god. Anyways, I'm gonna be reading you a chapter book until all the way to freaking chapter 2. Because I have to do that. I have to read a book all the way to chapter 2. Which is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 whole paragraphs and only 3 pages. So it's not a lot. So, yeah. Oh my god. Anyways, let's begin. It's about the Black Beauty. It's apparently about horses, I guess. By Annie Sewell. Whatever, I don't know how to pronounce her name. Anyways, it's about the Black Beauty. Chapter 1, My Early Home. The first place that I can well remember was a large pleasant meadow and a pond, clear water. Oh my god. It was a meadow with a pond of clear water in it. Some shady trees leaned over in it. And oh my god. And rushes and water lilies grew at the deep end. Over the hedge on the side, we looked into a pallowed field, and the other we looked over at a gate, our master's house, which stood by the roadside. Sorry, I have dyslexia, so it's kind of hard to read. Hi. A master's house, which stood by the roadside. At the top of the meadow was a plantation on fir trees. A plantation of fir trees. And the bottom a running brook overhung by a steep bank. Where I was young, I lived upon my mother's milk, and I could not eat grass. In the daytime, I ran by her side, and at night I lay down close by her. When it was hot, we used to stand by the pond in the shade of the trees. And when it was cold, we had a nice warm shed near the plantation. As soon as I was old enough to eat grass, my mother used to go out to work in the daytime and come back in the evening. There were 6 young colts in the meadow beside me. They were older than I was, where some were nearly as large and grown-up horses. I used to run with them and had great fun. We used to gallop all together, round and round and round, round and round the field as as her as hard as we could go. Sometimes we'd rather rough play, for they would frequently bite and kick as we all galloped. One day, when there was a good deal of kicking, my mother whined to me to come to her, and then she said, I wish you to pay attention to what I am going to say to you. The colts who live here are very good colts, but they are cart house colts of the course. They have not learned manners. You have been well bred and well born. Your father has a great name in these parts, and your grandfather won the cup 2 years at Newmark races. Your grandmother had the sweetest temperature of any horses I ever knew. But I think you never seen me kick or bite. I hope you will grow up gentle and good, and never learn bad ways. Do your work with a good will lift your feet up well when you trot, and never bite or kick even in play. I have never forgotten my mother's advice. I knew she was wise. She was a white old horse, and our master taught a great deal of her. Her name is Duchess, but he often calls her Pet. Our master was a good, kind man. He gave us good food, good loading, and good words, and kind words. He spoke as kindly to us as he did to his little children. We were all fond of him, and my mother loved him very much. When she saw him at the gate, she would night with joy and trot up to him. He would pat and stroke her and say, "Well, old Pet, and how is your little darky?" And I was a dull black, so he called me Darky. When he would give me a piece of bread, which was very good, and sometimes he brought a carrot for my mother. All the horses would come to him, but I think we were his favorites. My mother always took him to the town on a market day in a light gig. There was a plowboy who sometimes came into our field to pluck blackberries from the hedge. When he had eaten all he wanted, he would have what he called fun with the colts, throwing stones and sticks at them to make them gallop. We did not much mind him, for we could gallop off, but sometimes a stone would hit and hurt us. One day he was at this game and did not know the master was in the next field, but he was there, watching what was going on. Over by the hedge he jumped in and snapped, catching him by the arm. He gave him such a box on the ear as made him roar in the pain and surprise. As soon as he saw the master, he trotted out, nearing to see what went on. "Bad boy," he said, "bad boy, to chase the colts This is not the first time, nor the second, but it shall be the last. There, take your money and go home. I shall not want you on my farm again." So we never saw him any more. Old Daniel, the man who looked after the horses, was just as gentle as our master, so we were well off. I was 2 years old when that was the first. The story's so good. You eating Cheetos. Anyways, that was the first to second chapter. That was the first to second chapters, so that's about all I needed to read. Sorry about the stuttering. I have bad dyslexia, so it's kind of bad. Anyways, this book is so old. It's literally ripping at the seams, dude. It's like one of those old books that have like the string that connects them to the cardboard. Very old. Anyways, I am done with the book. For now. So yippee. That was one. Anyways, that was one, so now we're good. Sorry about that. That took 16 minutes. Ouch, my fingers. Well, that was the first story that I have ever read up here anyways. So yeah. Hello, amigo or Axe. Hello. Well, we shall get back to this and design a superhero suit that I have been promising. Oh my god, hold up.